Tell me if this sounds familiar. You sit down in the morning at your office desk and you sit there and you have full intentions of getting to work, but you don't have a prioritized to-do list, right? You haven't created that yet. And so what do? You sit at your computer and you spend 30 minutes, an hour, scrolling through Facebook, scrolling through Instagram, wasting time and procrastinating. This is what happened to me every single day that I would get to work for years until I figured out this ultimate to-do list system that I'm going to explain in this video. This is the exact same system that I've used to practically double my productivity while all but eliminating procrastination from my life. It's a simple drag and drop system that works across all device types, and it's completely free. I think this is going to really change your life, whether you're an entrepreneur, a busy professional, or just a busy parent. This is the ultimate productivity to-do list system. And if you watch to the end of the video, I'm going to share the exact template that I use so that you can get up and running in a matter of minutes. So without further ado, let me share my screen here and I'll walk you through my to-do list system and get you up and running quickly and easily. Here's the to-do list system that I have here. This system will require you to set up Notion, which is a free tool. I'm going to drag this over so you can see it. If you go to notion.so, you can sign up for a free account with Notion. I'm on their free account, and it's really all you need unless you start hiring people and getting other people into your Notion. But for most of us, the free plan will be perfectly fine. It works across all device types. So go get Notion set up first is my recommendation. And then what you're going to do is you're going to set up a template like this. And again, I'm going to have a free link or a link to a free template at the end of this video so that you can just plug and play. Drop this exact template into your new Notion account and you'll be up and running. So let's talk about what makes this to-do list so impactful. How has it really reduced procrastination at such a high level for me and allowed me to get the most important tasks done each day? And it really just comes down to organization and getting your ideas, your to-dos, out of your head and onto paper, right? Or onto your computer screen or your phone or your tablet. Basically, you're just trying to get these ideas out of your head so you can quickly see them and prioritize them based on which ones are the most impactful, right? So as you can see here, we're using a Kanban style organization method where all these are drag and drop. So I have different columns. I have no status, and I'll describe all these in a second, but we have no status today, this week, upcoming, someday, and then these ones are optional, but I have house projects, kids activities, and then daily. Okay, so at the bare minimum, you want these ones right here, these 5, and then you can add others as you see fit for your life. So what it all starts with is I have on my phone the Notion app widget, okay? And so basically what that gives is it gives a button on my home screen that says to-do list. And so anytime a new to-do list item pops up in my head, like, oh shoot, I got to do X, I got to do Y, I got to, who knows, clean out the roof gutters or mow the lawn. Anytime I have that idea of a new to-do list item, I want to get it out of my head as quickly as possible so that's not clogging up that space, because I don't want to be focusing on what needs to be done. I want to be focusing on what I'm currently working on, that high priority task. That's how you can really move the needle in your life, is if you're always prioritizing that one task and focusing solely on that. So everything else needs to get out of your head. So all I do on my phone is I click to-do list on that widget, and then it allows me to easily, right here in the no status section, add a new to-do item. So maybe this is clean out roof gutters, right? Now it's in the no status section. It's out of my head, and I'm going to come back here later when I get to my computer and drop it into the corresponding column. Okay, so maybe another one would be research XYZ stock, right? So now I've added these, I'm on the go and I've added my to-dos to the no status section. When I get back to my computer, I'm going to organize them into the right column. So we have to do today. These are items that I want to get done today, this week, upcoming. And upcoming for me is things that I want to get done in the next, say, 2 to 4 weeks. And then someday are tasks that I want to get done, but they don't actually have a deadline yet. It's just something that I want to get done or explore in the future. Okay. So what we're going to do is come in here and drag it. So maybe I want to research XYZ stock this week. I'm going to drag it into the this week section. Clean out roof gutters. That's going to be upcoming. It's fall time here, so I want to do that in the next, say, 3 weeks. Okay, so maybe I'll put I'll click on this, and I'm actually going to add a due date. So I want to have this done by mid-October. I'm going to say 16th. Okay. And then pay Q4 taxes. Well, that's urgent because maybe taxes are due this week. I want to drag that into the to-do section, or the today section rather, because this is an ultimate priority. So anything that is in the today section, I want to prioritize and drag and drop by what is most impactful. So the most important task, the thing that's going to move the needle the most in my life or in my business, that needs to go on top. And typically this is going to be the thing that uses the most brain power, that thing that's really just a daunting task. I find that those are usually the most important, and those are the ones that you want to do first thing when you start your day. You want to eat that frog, as they say, and get the hard things done first. So I'm going to do Q4 taxes first, record 2 YouTube videos, and basically what I'm doing, edit 2 YouTube videos, and then we're going to do workout, mow lawn, walk dog. So there's my day, okay? Prioritize by importance and when I'm going to accomplish them. And basically what this does is this allows us to come in each day, and we don't have to sit at our desk and think about, what is it that we need to accomplish, right? What is it that we need to do today? Because so much time is wasted when you sit down at your desk without a game plan. That's how you end up scrolling Facebook or Instagram, or just wasting time and procrastinating. The best thing that you can do every single night when you end your day is to go and create your to-do list for the following day. And that's what I try to do. And that's made a massive impact in my life in terms of productivity and procrastination elimination. So what I do at the end of each day is I come in here, I look at the tasks in the upcoming this week and someday. I decide, do any need to be dragged over? If they do, I drag them on over. Maybe I move this to here. And basically I'm trying to give myself a clear visual of what needs to get done. This week, pretty self-explanatory. These are tasks that I want to do Monday through Friday or Monday through Sunday. And this is kind of the goal list, the big picture goal list for the week. Maybe I want to plant some trees, so I'm going to drag that from house projects. Okay, so that's kind of how I use this. Upcoming someday, again, these are tasks I want to get done in the next, say, 2 to 4 weeks. You can set it up however you want there. And then these are things I just want to get out of my head. These are things that I think might be useful down the road, but maybe I don't have time right now for them, or maybe it just doesn't make sense to focus on these right now. But really just trying to get the ideas onto paper. The other ones that I'll just quickly run through that I use, you may or may not find these useful, but I like keeping all my house projects that I have to do in one order, or in one column, just because when Saturday morning rolls around, I tend to really try to knock out a couple of house projects every single weekend. And so I want to come in here and say, what are these most impactful things? So again, it's fall time right now, so I really want to get some trees planted before winter. I want to do that. I gotta, maybe I want to mow the lawn today. So you kind of get a feel for how I organize this. And then the same thing with kid activities. For me, I have 2 little kids, and on the weekends, I want to make sure that we're doing something fun and creating a fun new memory or experience for them. And so anytime I have an idea of something fun that we can do on the weekend, I just throw it in here, just so I can kind of pull back and look at this anytime we're sitting around, we're bored, and we say, what should we do today? I like to just keep track of it right in here in my to-do list. And then lastly, we have the daily tasks. And these are things that I do each and every single day. And it's just a great reminder to start each day, like, what are these things that I need to make sure that I'm doing? And a lot of these are just like habits. So take my supplements, work out, drink a gallon of water, feed the dog, walk the daily things that you do each and every single day. I just like to keep them on my to-do list so that they're front and center. Then, last but not least, what do you do when you finish a project? Well, it's pretty easy. All you do when you finish something is you're just going to click it, drag it right over to done. And now that task is done, and it's essentially archived. So if you ever need to go back at it and look at, maybe the details of the task, or maybe you had created, subtasks for a bigger project. So like clean out gutters. Maybe I need to, in order to do this, maybe I have to go buy a ladder. Maybe I don't even have a ladder. Buy ladder. Get scoop. Gutter scoop or something. I don't know. But you get the point. You can create like a subtask list. You can come in here and add maybe details about a certain, so schedule car repair. Maybe I want to come in here and I want to just quickly add a list of the things that need to get repaired. So just say exhaust, manifold replacement, new wipers, oil change, right? And so you can easily create these subtasks or information about a task where you describe what needs to be done or what you're envisioning. That's a really great way to keep your to-do list organized with all the information that you need. So that is the basic rundown of this to-do list system. It only works if you use it. So you have to get set up and actually use it. The first thing that I do is download this template, organize the columns as you like, and then make sure you download the app and get that app widget on your phone right on the home screen so you can easily click to-do list on your phone, put a big button on your home screen, and that'll easily allow you to add these to-do list items right to this no status section so that they're out of your head, allowing you to focus on what's important right now. Okay, so like I said, we are going to give you this free template, and I'll share it down below in the description. But all you're going to do is you're going to open up your browser, go get Notion, set up your free Notion account, and then you're going to plug this link in to your browser, and you're going to click right here. It says duplicate. Log in, hit duplicate. And then once you're logged in, it'll just pull it right into your Notion, into your Notion database, and you'll be able to be up and running and edit everything as you see fit. So maybe you have one that's weekend activities instead of house projects, or dog activities. I don't know. Organize it however you want. The point is, get things out of your head and organize your to-do list based on today, this week, upcoming, and someday. That is going to be the key to leveling up your productivity and mastering your to-do list once and for all. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications so that you know about all of our new upcoming videos as they get released.